business I would not buy and why. This is a prime example of something that I see happen a lot, which is the business owner's been running this business for forever. They very much overvalue what they actually think that business is worth. And so they price it too high and it would be real hard to fund. So this is a 60-year-old West Coast profitable weld stud manufacturer priced to sell. No, I don't know who advised them on this price. This business is making $200,000 per year in SDE. They've got an asking price of $1.18 million. And they're really selling this based off of like the longevity of the business, 6 decades, right? In my mind, the owner's name is Stan, and Stan is like 78 years old. And this is his family business that he started with his grandpa and his dad, and he really thinks it's worth the world. They did a great job being thorough on this listing. We've got the products, we've got all of the benefits. The inventory is included as it should be, because if you didn't have any inventory, what would this business actually be worth? They have a team. This is a legitimate business. The challenge is it's not actually that profitable. So let's look at the numbers and I'll tell you why poor Stan is probably not going to sell this business, at least not for this price. So at 1.18 million in an asking price and 200,000 in EBITDA, Stan is asking almost a 6x multiple. Now, here's the thing. I get where they're coming from. I get why they listed it this way. Manufacturing tends to sell for a higher multiple, but for those of us who are wanting to buy a cash flowing business, this doesn't work out for us, and I will show you why. The down payment on this would be about $118,000. We are paying $13,000 a month in debt service. Annual debt cost is $161,000. He only made $200 to start with. So after we buy this business from Stan, we're only taking home $38,000 a year. And you would need to be working probably pretty darn full time in this business, because just I know this industry, I've consulted in this space, the owners tend to be very hands-on and very involved. So unless Stan is willing to come down and do this for more like a 3x multiple, and let's look at what that would look like. So at a 3x, we're looking at $600,000. Then I could buy this business and I could be making 117. Do I think it likely that someone's going to drop from a 6x to a 3x? No. This is what I would call a red deal, meaning it is overpriced for the cash flow. It's going to be real hard to fund with an SBA loan. No loan officer is going to fund that. And because they're so set on it being so high, I'm not going to be able to talk them down. Now, had I met Stan in an off-market deal and we were just talking and I explained to him how businesses are valued, I might have been able to get this at a lower price. But as an on-market deal, I'm passing. What about you? Tell me your thoughts in the comments.